Welcome everyone. December 9th, Friday at 1 p.m., last day of the semester. My students, Destiny Irish and Anna Schoenherr, are presenting their accomplishments in their research today from one semester. So I want to talk about something that will connect all of it together for you. If DNA barcoding research is something new to you, something foreign to you, never heard of it, what is actually the research all about is Destiny and Anna are going to talk about. But let me give you what is its use to this world, what is its significance. So this is me, Professor of Biology, Nalini Odapalli at Valencia College. Honored to be working for this college and influence some of the growing minds and upcoming generation with this knowledge. So this is DNA barcoding research. I want to ask, first of all, a question. What is the scientific proof that you and I exist, right? I can create a social security number. I can create even phone numbers. They're all on papers, but honestly, what is the evidence that I exist in this on this planet Earth, in this world? I do not know the answer quite well. I bet you have it. If I ask you, I'll go ahead with that a little later. So, what is the hard evidence? Not paper evidence. What is the hard evidence that we exist? And before answering that question, I bet you're able to see the answer right there on the screen somewhere. But then in science, what we teach our students is that just because you have done some research and you have some evidence, don't go ahead and always say that this is true. This is it. This could be true for plants, but this might not be completely true for animals. It could be true for humans, but not for mice or dinosaurs, which do not even exist now. Right? So we cannot say in science, this is a fact. We cannot pass that kind of statement. Why am I talking about it? I'll cover that in the next slide. So what are we supposed to do then? Right? We found the evidence. We have done so much of work and we spend years and years in laboratory, scientists, and we get our hair grayed and even lost, right? We lose all our hair and all our night sleep, everything. Then what are we supposed to say? This is what we are supposed to say. This is a fact for now, based on the scientific evidence we found through our research. That's the final statement that we can pass at the end of our research. There's no better evidence, as I said, than DNA evidence. DNA is the concrete, hard evidence that I exist. That's the answer to my question. What's scientific proof that I exist? And that is what our research is all about as well. There is no better evidence than DNA. It shows through this DNA barcoding research that my students do at Valencia College, it shows the genealogy of a species. If you're wondering what is genealogy, genealogy is a flowchart of a family, of a species, of any animal, of any plant. Showing its connections to the previous existing forms from which they have come. And that is evolutionary evidence. That is what our research does as well. That is the significance of this DNA barcoding research. Finally, what do my students learn from this research? What is the great thing that I'm showing that, you know what, a dolphin is related to pine tree, not humans? Which is not, I just made it up. But then I'm just saying, like, what's the use? Because there is so much grant money, tax money that is going into research. There are so many people in Africa and many other countries who are dying without $2 antibiotics. What is the use of this research? Right? You might have noticed that many people suffered for a very long time due to COVID. Why am I talking about COVID and DNA barcoding together in this presentation, which I really want to keep it short, is because our research has some answers for those concerns that the world would be facing. And to begin with, we do research on genes. Genes are made of material called DNA. That is what my students are going to talk a lot about today. Like, for example, this towel is made of cotton, right? This is a cloth. This is the material. This headphones are made of plastic, a little part of it. Like that, genes are made of DNA. We extract DNA in our lab. We call it a hero molecule, and we amplify the DNA using a method called PCR. I'm sorry, this P got cut here. That means make many photocopies of it using this machine called thermocycler. Just like you have thermostat at home, we have thermocycler in our laboratories, which will amplify the DNA that we put in with the help of different temperatures that it can go from one to another, which is required for copying DNA. And then we sequence the gene. That means we read the gene, just like how you are reading the word gene, Gene, like that we read the gene. And then we take that sequence of the gene and then we put it in bioinformatics applications. What is bioinformatics? It is using computer applications, programs to analyze, to understand the gene sequences of a species. What does it tell? You're going to see our students performing it. And what they also learn is molecular biology equipment, how to use different equipments. They will talk about it, what they have used and what did they learn from that. And also finally, after getting all this evidence, what are they going to do? How to present this so that they can show it to the scientific world in the form of a scientific literature, papers, publications, which are very important nowadays. And also how to make a poster and or a PowerPoint presentation, and how to edit their information when they want to show off their their presentation, how to do it right, how to present the scientific data. This is all what they have learned and they are going to show today. So I hope it gave you a little connection or the significance of what students do in my research and what is the significance of this research to the practical real world. With that, I would like to stop. And Destiny, you're going to go after Anna. Anna, if you're ready, I will unshare. You may start sharing.